Hey guys, it's UBE, it's Omar, and the zoom is in the shot. Okay, that's great. Hi guys, it's me. I'm back with another video. It's been like literally about a month and a half, 2 months since I've done my last video, which was much more serious. It was my first think piece video I ever did. I got very inspired by one of my friends who just released a book, and she kind of inspired me to kind of get back on my YouTube game and really keep on pressing, keep on going. I want to do another UBE talks because I really enjoy doing those. I don't know why. I actually really love the first one. It's probably one of my favorite videos I've done because that's such a like devil may care attitude, and I didn't really give a fuck. I just start talking out my ass, and I'm good at talking out my ass, so I'm planning to talk out my ass for the next like 10 to 15 minutes or so. Without further ado, let's begin with UBE Thoughts Part 2. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. The Olympics, I think, just concluded recently, and black girls are just winning. Black girls are everywhere, and they're just slaying the game. They rolled up to Rio and was like, do you mind if I wild out? Because they've been wilding out right now. You have Simone Biles, you have Simone Manuel, you have Gabby Douglas, you have Caster Semenya, and I haven't necessarily been keeping up with the Olympics because, if you know something about me, I'm not necessarily a sports guy, not that much into sports at all, but it's just great to see like black excellence and see these beautiful black women, these beautiful black young women just dominate these sports. But what comes from that is a bunch of fucking shitty ass racism. Like that girl, I can't remember her name. She came in like 5th place, like 4 places behind Caster Semenya. In loose terms, she said basically, I didn't come in 5th place, I came in 2nd white. She was the 2nd white girl to finish, like, I guess the closest. But she got around to saying some bullshit racist bullshit. She's like, bullshit racist bullshit. Great English, Omar. These people actually train. I think Caster Semenya actually had like, I think she has like a hyper-androgenism, which the Olympic officials kind of cleared her and was like, you're good to go. But the other 2 girls that you fucking fell behind and lost to just train hard enough to get there. And so you can be all up in your white, hurt, musty feelings and just be happy that you went to the Olympics. You're 5th place in the world. 5th place is nothing to be like downtrodden about. Like, God, just up in your white, hurt, musty feelings. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Don't get it. I went to my first Pride ever this past weekend, and it was the best time I ever had. It was just me being carefree and having so much fun and just being in a place where it's just like of love and acceptance, and I felt so like at home. It was so great. I really, really loved it. It was one of the best moments of my life, like probably the highest point of like the year for me, and it was just so great. But I got so drunk. I lip synced to Beyonce, which, I mean, of course I would normally do that in any situation, but I was shirtless, like taking pictures with random people who came up to me who were like, oh, you're very attractive, and I'm like, oh yeah, great, take a picture with me, I don't care. I had such a blast. But my second day I had a hoe moment. I had such a hoe moment. And the thing about me is that even though I'm very like pro sex and like be a hoe and just explore your sexuality, I'm not really that much of a person who actually sleeps around. Like every person I've slept around with has been someone I've known. That didn't happen Sunday night. I just went home and just I was such a hoe. And I don't understand why. I did things that was outside of my character, and I needed it because Daddy needed a hoe moment, because Daddy haven't had some in like a long time. Speaking of Daddy, I'd like to officially announce that I'm a daddy now. Yeah, so if you are taking applications for a daddy, I don't have the daddy money yet. I'm working on that. People have been really feeling the daddy look for me. I don't know. I'm taking applications. So if somebody wants a daddy, I am a poor daddy, a single dad who's working 2 jobs. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to look.
Hello, it's me. I've been wondering about the blah 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 blah.
It's so funny about life. Often feel like sometimes life likes to give you a curveball, and opportunity comes out of the way a little bit later, but you have to work for it. When I did my last UB Thoughts, I was actually in a very, very good place in my life. I was about to start this bomb-ass job that was going to pay well and really be a huge, huge resume builder. But it fell through because I don't know why the fuck it did. And I was very depressed for a little bit, and I was working a job where I didn't really care that much about it, and I ended up quitting it like very recently and doing another job that I'm a little bit more passionate about. I'm very passionate about because I get to use my major. I get to use that degree that's on the second drawer that you can't see. So it's so funny how life will just throw you curveballs, but sometimes you just got to work hard and persevere, and it ends up working out in the end. I know that's a very, very, very like positive note to like add in, but yeah, just I guess a little bit of positivity is that if you kind of hit a rough patch in your life, which I've hit plenty this year, just keep on persevering, and usually shit works out. Like I never thought like I would get like not only one but two photography jobs actually hitting me up saying, hey, we want to work with you, and hey, we're actually going to pay you decently. And right now, so I'm doing YouTube again because I want to get like my like videography career started, and I'm just so ready for like the future. I'm so hungry for like opportunity. I realize that it's now or never this time that I need to start getting my career up and going. So just keep on persevering. Think of Simone Biles whenever you feel like giving up. Think of her. I'm a little disappointed. By the time you see this, Beyonce, Britney Spears, and I think maybe, I'm not sure if Rihanna's performing, but they would have performed at the VMAs. And I'm not going to be able to watch it because where we live, we don't have cable. And my mom has cable, but I'll probably be back at my apartment by the time that happens. So I'm going to miss Britney Spears break it down. And I'm going to miss Beyonce just rip out the edges that I have left in my head. And I miss Rihanna receive her VMR Vanguard work, which I low-key, honestly, I love Rihanna to death. I do think Missy Elliott deserved that award completely. She completely deserved it. But I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna sit here an edged mess pretty much, and not like edged as in masturbation, but you know what I mean. My hairline's intact, and I'm not happy about it. I want to be edgeless tonight, and I'm not gonna be edgeless. My queens are gonna perform, and I'm just gonna I have to go watch it tomorrow on YouTube or VH1.com. Or MTV.com. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. I can't go farther. So, Frank Ocean. I hate him. About a week ago, I was sitting at home one Thursday night after Big Brother, drinking like a glass of wine, about probably my third glass in, eating some blueberries. And I hopped my happy ass on Twitter, and I heard that go to Frank Ocean's website, he's streaming something. I was like, okay, what is this nigga gonna do? Like he's not gonna be doing anything of interest, like because he lied to us before. He's lied to us for the past 2 years. What else is he gonna do? So I got on there, and I started hearing music, and I started hearing him actually saying words that were of melody, and I started hyperventilating and crying a little bit, and I watched his whole hour-long HGTV project. He was fixer-upping in that place. I mean, I was here for it. And granted, I liked Endless. I mean, I don't think it's a visual album per se, because I mean, it's literally just his like him preparing some IKEA furniture. I went to Pride that weekend. I had a good old time at Pride. The first night at Pride, I woke up, got my black ass back on Twitter, and this motherfucker was like, you know what? Here is blonde. You want to be edgeless? Here it is. You guys are the hair, I am the shears. I'm going to cut your edges off. But I listened to Blonde, which I think it's a great album. It's probably like one of my favorite albums of the year. But I remember I was so angry that he hasn't released an album, and then when I finally heard that album, I went like, it's okay. It's fine. It's doable. I can listen to it. And I do think the reason why I'm not super excited about it, because there's still so much hype surrounding Blonde and Endless. I'm not fully engulfed in Blonde yet. Pink plus White is amazing. It's literally probably has shot up to like one of my top 5 songs of the year. He did such a good job, and it has Queen Beyonce in it, so of course, edgeless, scalped. People don't know that I'm low-key a Britney Spears stan. I have like most of her albums. I don't have her earlier albums, but I have like all of In the Zone, all of Blackout, all of Circus. I don't have Femme Fatale or Britney Jean, because Britney Jean was just trash. But I did get Glory, which was just amazing. I mean, I got my life to Glory. I was like going to Pride blasting Glory when I was by myself. My friends got in the car. I was like playing Frank Ocean because I was a little embarrassed that they were like, "Why are you listening to Britney Spears?" Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, granted, people who know me and like know who I am and stuff, they wouldn't be out of character for me to be blasting Britney Spears. But it's such a good fucking album. Like, I swear, I love Private Show. I did not think I liked that song at all, but I fucking love that song. And Do You Want to Come Over? And of course, Make Me is just, it's a bop. Britney came back. She came back, and she's scalping people. I mean, she's not there with like Beyonce. She's not making like revolutionary music, but she's coming back with some bops. I'm just so excited for Britney. I'm excited for her VMA performance. I can't wait to see it a little bit later. I'm really happy for her. She's one of my few white queens. Speaking of white queens, you have these black people that you idolize. Like, I idolize people like Will Smith, Beyonce, Rihanna, like these carefree, like Jaden Smith, these carefree like black people who are so like powerful, successful, and they're so comfortable in their blackness and their race and where they fit in society. But people ask me, do you have like white kings and queens? And I do, and some of them have been problematic in the past, but I have a couple. One is Meryl Streep. I mean, she can do no wrong in my eyes. She's just so fucking amazing. Another one is Hilary Duff, because she's just so unproblematic, and she just aged so beautifully. She literally gives me white Beyonce tease, like, amazing. Adele, I mean, another white queen. She's a part of the Beehive. I believe she started the Beehive. She is the Beehive. She is the reason why the Beehive is here. Like, well, Beyonce is the reason why the Beehive is here, but this woman is Beehive. She's with us. And Britney Spears, like, and granted, I remember she had a breakdown, and I was kind of like, I wasn't super into Britney when she had a breakdown, but like right after she had a breakdown, I started getting into her music, like when I was a teenager, and I just started to like fall in love with her, like her heavy pop music. She can't dance as good as she used to do. She used to, because she had a knee injury, and she, of course, cannot sing that well, but I just love her fucking music. And also, he's problematic. He's been problematic in the past, but Colton Haynes, I mean, I love him. I love him. I really do. I love Colton Haynes, and I shouldn't love Colton Haynes, but I do. I think that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably like a very long video I made, but I really enjoy kind of getting back in the swing of things. Catch me on all my social medias. The link should be below. It's Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. I've missed you guys so much, and please just keep sharing my videos. Please keep subscribing, because I still, like I said, I only have like about 15 subscribers. Not that many at all, but I want to keep growing and making content that you guys want to see and are proud of, and I just want to keep growing. So yep, so I'll hope to see you guys later. Enjoy the VMAs for me, because by the time it's posted, the VMA should be done and completely over and still talked about. But enjoy your life, enjoy the VMAs, stay positive, stay happy, and Omar is out. Bye. That was awful. Bye guys, I'll see you later.